everyone. I have here a big pile of newer Deborah Muller books. I was a little behind in getting some of her books. So this would be, I think, like the last 6 or 7 she put out. Sometimes I buy the artist editions. So I always start with the editions. Amazon, if I see one I really love, I'll usually give that one, you know, the Amazon edition to someone and go buy the artist edition. So I'm going to do a flip through for you of all of these. You can find all of these books linked below. This does not include any of her autumn and fall books. So I'll show you what I'm going to flip through. I have Blooming Hats. I have Warrior Women, Whispering Woods, Sweet and Saucy, Goth Summer. I'm bummed I didn't get this now till the end of summer. Moon Shadows, and a Magical World. I'm going to go ahead and insert this part because I got these books after I filmed the other part. These were the ones that just came out in the last for Halloween 2025. The Halloween Magical Minis to color, The Ghosty Friends, Salem Shadow and Boo, and Asylum. So let me do these flip throughs and we'll go back to the others. Love the look of Asylum. Love the color theme on this. I feel like I really would want this book on the artist edition just so I can use my alcohol markers. I do feel like the paper is getting thinner and thinner sometimes with the Amazon paper. It really is thin. I feel like it's thinner than her old paper, some of the old Deborah Muller books. You really do want to use waxy, easy to blend pencils and dry, like distressed inks, dry gelatos. I wouldn't even use water in this. Alcohol markers are fine too if you put barriers so you don't bleed through. I like alcohol markers. But for big, large faces like this, I've always preferred Copic skin tone markers. So I probably will switch this to the artist edition because of all the amount of large faces in it. Autopsy Room. It's a great book. Great, great, great. They're a little big because it's really hard to do that much skin tone with pencils and get it to look good and blend well, is what I found. I have tried. Would have been fun to see more of the setting that the girls are in of the asylum than just the girls themselves. That would have been fun. Like the jail cells and the stuff like that. So this really is more like in my opinion, it's like a portrait book, but it's really fun. Fun. But then if you don't like the large stuff, you can get the minis, like in the mini book. I do like a variety. I like to do both. Hell, great book. Makes me think of season 2, is it, of American Horror Story? All right, let's look at the Halloween Magical Minis to color. And this is really cute. She has these often in like her Boo boxes, which is the special boxes you can get on her Etsy shop. Christmas or Halloween or whatever. So I like how she got the idea to put it into a full book. You can just color them just for the variety, or you can cut them out, make them into tags. You can copy them onto cardstock or shiny paper to use markers and then make them into tags, or do whatever you want, put them in scrapbooks. I just think they're fun to color as is. Great for like practicing blending your different mediums. So cute. I love the style of these. It's almost like you have a lot of clip art to choose from. Cute little monsters, little Halloween doodads. I'd love to see how people are going to color these. Horror movie junkie. Girl. Cute little girls. Love them. Love the little pumpkins, the little wizards and witches, just a little bit of everything. Cute girl faces. Creep it real. Haven't seen a witch book yet this Halloween. Don't know if she's released them all yet. Cute stuff. Lots of, oh, I love those little vignettes. This one I really like, and easier to sort of get these ones done compared to like portraits. Let's look at Ghost Friends. This one's so cute. I love how they did the cover. I've always found ghosts to be challenging to color. I don't know why, because you always expect them to be white, and white is like the one thing that's hard to color because it doesn't really show, and you don't want to use all your Posca white paint pen on them, but you can color ghosts any color you want, assuming that they're using sheets or whatever. Aren't they cute? They're so cute. These are really good if you're new to Deborah Muller or just want something besides like people. This is a good book. So cute. Cute. Oh my god, so cute. Ghosty Witches. Drop Dead Diner. Funny. Sure, that one looks like it's got lines around it. This one too, it's strange. That one's really cute. Adorable. Support your local witches. I guess she was just trying to do a variety on the borders, maybe. My favorite Halloween book is Wicked. I've mentioned to her for a couple of years now if she could release that in the artist edition. And last year she had said, I think she said, told me she would, but then I didn't see it, so I don't know what happened. But I think it's probably one of her most popular books. I love the frame on that one. So cute. All right. Those are 3 I just got in the mail, and then the others were over the last couple of months. Let's switch over now to the rest. I'm going to start with Magical World. This is one that's supposed to be more like nature-y stuff, and mine got damaged actually in the shipping in the Amazon box, so I'm going to probably exchange it. But anyway, let's take a look. Yeah, I've heard that this one has more nature scenes in it. I need to adjust my camera here just a little so I can get the whole book in. All right, because they are single-sided. Yeah, so we have like this pretty little snail in nature. This reminds me of her paint book that I have from her Amazon shop. And I don't know if it's just me, this paper feels even thinner than the normal Amazon paper. I wonder if they went down one type of paper quality or that was an accident. We'll see if they're all like that. That's so cute. Just so you know, even though it's basic, thin Amazon paper, waxy colored pencils work amazing on here. Keep in mind that this Amazon paper has a lot of tooth, and by that meaning you can feel a lot of texture, and that means that it will absorb a waxy pigment. Polychromos, Holbeins, harder pencils are not going to work so well, like the Pro Colors. This is really cute. But Prismacolors, Black Widows, Color should work good on here. My really budget Artisto pencils. All of those are really waxy. The Sue colors, I love that sort of mandala with all the hair. This is really cute. Oh my gosh, that's really cute. Mushroom merry-go-round. That's unusual. I generally don't prefer the books that don't have the different girls in it, but sometimes, like this is one I probably would actually swap for an artist edition to use markers in. If there's going to be a lot of nature scenes. This is very R.J. Hampson style. Right there. I like that one a lot. Oh, there's a girl. Okay. That's interesting. Planetary bouquet. There's a girl. Is she underwater? I think so. There's jellyfish. I love how this book has a lot of detail. Even with the books with the girls, like I prefer the more detailed books than the basic kind of line art. You know, like some of the books that had like the fashion show or just like kind of the stick figure, not much detail, but like a stage background are not something that appeals to me. But this one really does. This is really beautiful book. That's unusual. Okay, so that's really it. I think it's just too bad it got damaged. It's such a beautiful cover, but I'm going to have to return that. And maybe I'll buy the artist edition, actually. Let's look at Goth Summer. I mean, we're still in August. I could pump out a couple of these, I think. I've been working on her artist edition, Girls of Summer book that came out last year. I think I did like 10 last year, and I only did 2 this year. But so this would be an example of her art that has the younger looking girls with the bigger faces. Less detail. This would be a good book for beginners. Tiki Hut. That's cute. Lost Souls Carnival. That's adorable. Gosh, she has so many great like her Gothic Christmas book is just gorgeous, detailed, the best book ever. And the Victorian, oh god, what is it? Oh, is it pink cover? Oh gosh, what is that book called? It's one of my absolute favorite. Gothic Valentine, but I love that one also. It's beautiful. Gothic Charm School. Thank you. Well, 2 of my other several favorite books of hers because they're just more mature and they're a lot of details. I don't know if this is a printing issue. This one has a smaller margin on top and a bigger margin on bottom under this frame. So it's kind of throwing me a little when I look at it. My eyeball. My OCD. Oh, I love that. Horror movie time. That's so cute. This book is so cute. And they really do look cute. And you can use markers in here. If you're a beginner, just put like 2 pages of cardstock under each page you're working on. Because yes, it's going to bleed through, but it could also go into the page behind it. The thing with alcohol markers is if you're blending several colors, you want to work quickly because it dries faster on this paper. But I've done lots of Gothic books, or any of her books with alcohol markers. That's cute. Cute. So these books, I think they're, gosh, are they still $6.99? I don't even remember now. Maybe they're all $9.99. Siesta. That's cute. I can't wait to see the fall Halloween books. Oh, Gothic Boutique. I love that. All right, that's the end of Goth Summer. Gosh, I'm torn which of those last 2 I like better. We'll see. So this one is the one where she does the story, Whispering Woods. Now, a few things I have to say so far. 1, cover is gorgeous. 2, stupid camera. I'm not a fan of all this trend when all the artists lately are putting stories into their coloring books. I don't like it, and I generally don't color them, even though I like to look at the books. Especially if the words are on the same page, which a quick glance at this book, it looks like they're not, which is good. I don't know that I would ever read it, you know, unless it's meant to look like a children's picture book that you can gift down, like with higher quality paper. Love this intro. Love this too. add the story as you go. You can write in it, which is interesting. So at least she types the story on a separate page, which is nice. I did glance a little at this one when I got it. I didn't look at the last two at all when I just got these, but yeah, because when I first saw this, I was confused. Why is there like a white box on every page? So now I see it's to add your own words, which I probably wouldn't because I don't like words on my coloring pages, which means what I would probably do is color this in like a tie-dye color with a few watercolor pencils and then a water brush and make it just look like a pretty part of the border. Or you can do it all in gold, like a gold acrylic marker. Oh gosh, see this? There's a lot of detail here. I'm gonna probably have to switch this out for the artist edition because it's beautiful. I want to use my markers. I mean, that's so neat. I have all the artist quality markers, Ohuhu's, Copics, all the Copics. I have all the Spectrum Noirs, the Shintan Touch. Like I'm just like serious, like have to have all the good mediums because I like variety. Plus I teach on this channel, so gosh, I would just love to see this book though without the words and boxes. I wish she could re-release a version of this without the boxes, like a full picture too. That would be fun because their pictures are gorgeous. Or I'll just do a book just like this without the writing in. This, I doubt I would ever read it, but I'm sure it's really cute. This is amazing. Love it. Like who is it? Alan Roberts just released the last Beauty of Horror book, and I love Beauty of Horror series, but I hated the last one with all the words on the actual coloring pages, like the story coloring. It's just I couldn't do it. Like I reviewed it on this channel. You guys might see. It's too bad because I love his art, but I couldn't do it. I cannot. I want it to, I don't know, like our whole daily lives is about words, right? Text, reading email, reading our snail mail, reading books. We're reading documents at work. Words. I think why I like coloring or art is the visual only, like a mental break from words and reading and thinking, right? This is insanely beautiful. I just wish that box wasn't there. I'll probably buy the artist edition, this one. Love that for Halloween. But I have to give kudos to the amount of detail in this book. It's very creative, and as always, the art is my style, amazing. And I always do give credit to artists for trying new things. I think that is good. I know it's hard to come up with ideas when you're making, 100 books, right? And you're trying to make that up your income, and you have to keep up with creative ideas. I get it. Okay. I like. All right, it's gorgeous. This is my favorite so far of the three, if you don't mind the words. Let's take a look at Warrior Women. I do have the Women of the Bible in the artist edition, which is a fantastic book. I have not even seen this, so let's take a look. And I knew it. Whenever there's portraits, I always buy artist editions because I do such good work with my Copic skin tones. When the faces are this big, and you're doing pencil work, it takes a very specific skill and a lot more effort to get natural looking skin with pencils, in my opinion. But you can do it real easily with good paper and alcohol markers. I don't know why the picture's cutting off her head. That's too big. They should have shrunk that a little. I'm trying to understand. To me, it looks like this is her dress with the crisscross and her hands coming out of behind her shirt. But is that her arm? I'm not sure. That looks odd to me. Love the long hair. Love the outfits. I'm not sure I'll color in this one. There's just, I do color in her hair adorned books. I just think the faces are a little too big. Gosh, I love the costumes. Oh, did she do, speaking of pirates, not that I'm speaking, did she do a Pirate Girls book? That would be a good theme. I don't think I've ever seen that. Like a Jack Sparrow for girls world. That would be a real good idea. I do love all the long hair and the outfits though. That's the best part. Very creative. Ooh, love that with the braids. Everyone has a different preference and style, so it's whatever you like the best. I don't know that I have all those books on the back. All right, let's look at blooming hats. Absolutely adore these colors. I am a bright colored person. Why is my camera moving? My cat just bumped it. I hope it wasn't like that the whole time. Gorgeous. So all this skin here would be hard to get real smooth with pencil. I would use a pan pastel with a soft brush, a skin tone color. Just a little tip. Love it. Oh, it's so cute. My gosh, I love hats and I love hair. These are so cute. Did she do a fall and autumn hats yet? Yeah, see, I feel like, I'd love to see an outfit, not just skin, on their shoulders, like a collar or a coat or something. This one doesn't even have a body and then a hand's coming out of nowhere, which is unusual. Here we go. We got an outfit. Yeah, I like that. Love that. Love this. It's got the outfit. Got the bow ties. That's cute. Love it. Adorable. Love it. A Mad Hatter kind of a hat. That's very more 1930s. Oh, I love this one with the polka dots and the flowers. Oh my gosh, I love the details. That one's cute. Oh gosh, she's got clothes and bow ties on these ones. I think the others were just wearing bathing suits, maybe. Strapless bathing suits. These are fun. Fun. Oh gosh, I love that. These like the Easter bonnets. Oh my gosh, I love this book. This Hair Through the Years is a really great book too. I have that one. All right, let's look at Moon Shadows. I'm not sure personally I'll like this one because I don't like coloring moons, but I like I hate coloring moons, but I bought the book because I wanted to look at it and I love her style overall and her work. See, mine never look as like creative. I can never think of like creative ways to color my moons. If I can just get out of my head, you don't have to color them all like pale yellow or white, then I can get much more creative. I have another surprise, some other new books. I will do in a separate video because this is strictly my new release Deborah Muller video. She's done some amazing books lately. Love this. I've been really getting into her her Gothic Hauntings book from last year. I cannot wait for like October because I've already started coloring in it. So I have the artist edition. That's such a fantastic book. And I asked her multiple times if she could release some of the older books like Wicked and oh gosh, what's the one? It's a yellow cover with a black dressed like a witch that has like a black hat and witch. I think is it Gothic Witches? several years old. Beautiful, beautiful books for like Halloween time. And I asked her if she could put those out in artist edition, some of the olders, I think last year, and she said she was going to, but I never saw them yet. I think I also asked her to do Gothic Christmas in the artist edition. I think it would do well, but she wouldn't know until she tried it, so it's worth a try. But the Witch's book is just, you know what I'm talking about? It's like a yellow, oh God, drive me nuts. Wicked. That's the other one I'd love. I think that one would be my first choice to see in Arts Edition. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely amazing and fantastic. Lots of moons. Serpent Girl. Ooh, I know. How about you do a theme one, Celtic Woman? All Celtic girls with Celtic themed outfits, hair, settings, landscape background, rituals, pagan. Feel free to take that idea, Deborah, if you hear this. All right, I love this style. These cute girls. My gosh, they're so cute. This one is the least, I think this one is the least new of all the new ones I just showed you. I think I'm just like behind. Oh my gosh. See, these, I like, they look kind of vintage style. I love that. Love that. Oh my gosh, I love this. I want to see a vintage, like vintage girls from different eras wearing like different outfits, like, but with the young girl look. Like, you know how she has the hair through the ages? Why not do the girls through the ages? That would be a good book idea. Hot Mess. Hey, that was me. Wild Child. Wish that was just a little small so it didn't cut the head off at the top. Cute. 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 Oh my gosh, this might be my favorite one next to the Whispering Woods. I need an artist edition. And I like the oversized faces too. Oh gosh, it's so cute. I need to go buy the artist edition right now. Oh my goodness. I'll wait till she releases her fall book and then I'll buy this 2 artist editions. This kind of has a girls through the ages. That's like a hippie look. This book is a winner. Love this tiki bar girl. Love the rainbow. Another head cut off at the top. Love the vintage outfit. Oh, I wanted to make a comment about snowflakes. Oh, never mind. That's perfect. Oh gosh. I need to get this for myself on Arts Edition right now. Of all these books, I think my favorite is this. My second favorite is Whispering Woods, but I would like to see a version of that without the word space on the coloring pages. The one I like the least is probably the Moon Shadows, and I just love everything else because I mean, I have my preferences for like the little details, but you can't go wrong. I have a massive pile that takes up the whole height of like a whole shelf, but I have them stacked this way. Like, there's so many different books. I have a problem. Okay, well, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed seeing the new books. Let me know your favorite, and if you liked my ideas, I'll see you in the next video.